All right, as I said before, Kayla Knierim is basically a Game of Thrones newbie. She watched Winter is Coming, the pilot last week. We talked about it.
Yes, I did.
This week, just again like an hour ago, she watched The Kingsroad, the second episode of Game of Thrones Season 1.
I did.
And I'm eager to get your impressions. Like, what overall were your thoughts?
I do not like the Lannisters.
Okay, she did not like the Lannisters. I think that's a popular opinion at this point.
We see that.
What don't you like about them?
They're dark, conniving, sketchy people. I really don't like the Queen.
The Queen's the worst. Queen Cersei has some problems.
She kind of reminds me of Keira Knightley, but that's neither here nor there.
Interesting. I thought of that.
Tyler agrees. Keira Knightley. Okay.
Keira Knightley. Do you think Cersei is like Keira Knightley? Viewers, comment. I personally don't, but I can. Sure, I'll go with that.
Okay, so we see that Bran is alive, but he's still kind of.
Yeah, he wakes from his coma.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. So Cersei is obviously a nasty person. I mean, she kind of makes it so the wolf will die.
Yeah, yes,
right.
The dire wolf.
Kind of maneuvered that. But how about that scene where
she's very manipulative.
She's very manipulative. Sure, you're right. How about that scene where she talks to Catelyn Stark in Bran's room?
I think that was completely staged.
Really?
Yeah, because she wants to act sympathetic. She went into how she lost a child.
She did. Yeah.
And she said that she was praying and that she hopes that he would be okay. But I think she was definitely behind the people that came in and tried to kill them.
That was my next question. So you think she's behind the assassin?
100%. Yes.
Okay, that's a valid thing. And then the dire wolf put a stop to that.
Yeah, the dire wolf came
Thankfully.
in, saved the day, killed the guy.
Exactly. What do you think of the younger characters? You're going to get your first good look at them. Mm-hmm. Like Arya and Sansa. How's that strike you? Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a younger brother.
Okay, so no sisters, but...
I don't mind Arya. Sansa annoyed me because she totally kind of threw her sister under the bus.
She did. And I think that's kind of just what a lot of people feel at this point. Sansa has kind of a caul over her eyes.
She seems kind of a little bit like prissy, bratty, yeah.
I mean, she wants really badly this kind of royal lifestyle.
Yes. So she's supposed to be betrothed to the prince.
Yeah, Prince Joffrey.
Okay.
What do you think of
I
him?
also don't like. Oh my gosh, what a little brat.
Yeah, what a little brat. He seems like kind of a dick, doesn't he?
Yeah. So he cut the kid's face.
He got the kid's face for like no reason really, just to kind of show off in front of Sansa.
I'm royalty and you're not. Went after Arya. Mm-hmm. Direwolf comes in, saves the day again.
Direwolves are useful that way.
Yeah, I like the direwolves. Then she throws the sword in the water, and then they're being called into the king and queen.
Right. How about King Robert? What do you think of him?
I think his wife controls everything.
Oh, okay. I think it's a smart way of
he doesn't have an opinion, and if he does, it gets overridden by the queen.
All right, I think it's probably a good reading.
She seems like she's head of the house.
The power behind the throne kind of thing.
Yes.
I think you're probably right. Well, okay, but you hate the Lannisters. How about the other Lannister, the little one, like literally Tyrion?
Tyrion. Which one's Tyrion?
The dwarf.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think he's cool.
Okay, so he's like the good Lannister, sort of.
So far, yes.
So far, he is.
So we didn't see a lot of the twin.
We didn't. Not a ton this week, no, Jamie.
Okay.
He's with them, but he's kind of he wouldn't.
Yeah, Tyrion's fun. I like his character.
Tyrion's fun. You know, he's smart. Mm-hmm. He doesn't seem like he's manipulative, does he? I mean, he seems like they were talking with Jon Snow, seem to be getting along decently.
I'm a Tyrion fan.
He's a little smarmy, but he's not a horrible monster.
Right. Doesn't seem as conniving as the rest of the family.
Right. Here's a big question for you. So this is a question that's very popular in the fandom. A couple of mentions of Jon Snow's mother came up.
Yes, he asked Ned, his dad, who's my mother, and he said, "I'll tell you when we get back."
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
Are they not going to get back?
I don't know.
I want to know who his mom is.
Oh, good.
And so does Jon.
But remember, Ned did mention to King Robert who the mom was when they were on the Kingsroad.
Yes.
He said it's a lady named Wyla.
Okay.
Like back during the whole war days kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm very curious, and I hope that he finds out sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that's an enduring. I'll say right now, it's kind of an enduring mystery
Is that going to go on for like?
It goes on
a
for
few
a while.
seasons?
It will get solved.
Okay.
So you have that to look forward to.
Is she alive?
I will not say that.
Oh, shit.
But there's an enduring mystery. We'll see how it goes. If you have any guesses down the road.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
It's too early to ask you to guess. You don't know enough yet.
True.
Let's go. What else do we got?
Other big stories.
Let's go across the narrow sea
Yes.
to what's happening with Daenerys and Khal Drogo. How's it going for the newlyweds?
It's going much better. She got some advice from her friend.
From her friend, yeah, the slave she was bought to help her.
Helpful advice on how to make her marriage better. I like the relationship now. It seems like they're.
He doesn't talk a lot.
No,
but it seems
man a few words. But they clearly don't need to right now. So.
Not right now, no.
They're talking with their bodies.
It seems like she's making the best of a bad situation.
Right.
That's what she's trying to do.
She's wanting to get better at being a wife and
her relationship.
Her relationship and
do what she can. But it's still tough. I mean, she's still living with a weird nomadic horse people, and her brother's still a weird dick. And
but yeah, I like that their relationship is getting better.
Good.
Baby steps.
Babies, that's what you got to do in this world. What about, did you notice that King Robert is not, that they know about this?
Yeah,
King Robert
they were talking
knows about what Daenerys and Khal Drogo are up to.
And they were worried about Daenerys.
Yeah, especially King Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Are you picking up on any of, like if you had to guess at...
Did you say that the segment this was called, by the way? I just thought of that.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. We're trying to name this segment where Kayla watches an episode of Game of Thrones each week. And we're thinking about Kayla Knows Nothing. Pretty sure it's going to be it.
True.
But please leave your comments if you could think of a better name or whether you like that name, don't like it. I'd be curious. Kayla Knows Nothing. Feedback is appreciated.
Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying that...
Am I picking up on...
Are you picking up on... Because I'm not sure if they delve into it explicitly or if they wait. Because, like, what inspires King Robert's great dislike for Daenerys and her family?
Oh, wasn't it that they had something to do with Ned's sister dying?
It involved that, yeah. Actually, they mentioned...
They talked about that.
Because earlier, Tyler asked, we see Rhaegar Targaryen, and did you hear they mentioned Rhaegar in this episode?
Yes.
Yeah. When King Robert's talking to Ned about, like, you know, he's talking about, we hate the Targaryens, what they did to your sister.
Right.
I guess you're not supposed to know everything quite yet.
Okay.
But the basic outline is that, I think I told you this last week, there was a war, like, some 17 years ago, King Robert and Ned are both in it, where King Robert kicked Daenerys' family off the throne, and that's why she's over there,
with
not
her
in Westeros.
stupid brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're trying to get back, and he just really does not like the Targaryens for, that's why he rebelled against them.
Okay.
They also killed Ned's parents. Daenerys' father was kind of a nasty man.
All right.
All right, any other...
Like the families in Romeo and Juliet?
Like the
Capulets and the
families
Montagues?
in Romeo and Juliet. Like Shonda Rhimes' upcoming series.
All right.
Right? Still star-crossed. What happens after that? Filming at the Game of Thrones locations. Have any closing impressions, questions for next week?
Is it Catherine, Caitlin, Kate?
Catelyn.
Catelyn. I thought it was interesting when she went up and found the blonde hair in the tower
so
that
she's
Bran
onto
fell
something.
from. So she's onto their case. She gathers the family, has a little family meeting, and says, "Isn't it weird that someone's tried to kill him twice?" She said she thinks he was pushed, didn't fall. So she's onto them, and I like that.
She's right, obviously.
Right.
Do you get...
I'm excited to see what happens next with that storyline.
Do you know who Theon is yet? I mean, I know he's in the thing. He's in the show. I'm not sure you spent a lot of time with Theon Greyjoy yet. He was at that meeting.
Okay,
He's the younger one who's not Prince Charming from Cinderella. He's not Robb Stark.
Okay. I don't know if I remember his face, but yes, I know
Yeah.
he was in the meeting. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into more of that. He's not a Stark. He's not their son. He's sort of a hostage who grew up there and kind of is an adopted son. So we'll get into that more later. All right, anything else?
Oh, and then at the very end when Ned kills the direwolf, that's when Bran pops back to life.
Are you excited to see what he might say? What's he going to say?
What's going to come out of that kid's mouth? I hope he just turns them all in.
All right, well, we'll be back with more Kayla's impressions week after week on Kayla Knows Nothing, our ongoing Game of Thrones watching series. And thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week, this time, Wednesday at 4 o'clock, with more Game of Thrones Season 7 news. We'll be covering it all throughout the filming season. And thanks
and every day on winterscoming.net.
winterscoming.net.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Breaking Tea, for the shirts.